With Hailey Baldwin and Justin Bieber now engaged, there's officially going to be one less lonely girl out there. But turns out this engagement has actually been a long time coming. I think we all have that one person from our past who we always pictured marrying or thinking we'd end up with. Hi guys, I'm Kate DeRocher, and for me, I always thought I'd marry my kindergarten crush. But for Justin Bieber, it turns out that he's always known he was going to end up with bombshell Hailey Baldwin. After hearing that, some of you probably need a moment to compose yourselves. Because yes, I too thought it was Selena Gomez Justin would get down on one knee for. I definitely never thought it would be him and Hailey who would take that step. So hearing that Justin's wanted to lock Hailey down for years now is nothing short of a shocker. When I found out that he'd put a giant diamond ring on the model's left hand, I think I was actually in denial. But my disbelief couldn't be more wrong, because we now know that Justin's envisioned Hailey being the one walking down the aisle toward him for quite some time now. You see, the two hotties met 9 years ago, and ever since then, their love story has been slowly but surely heading towards marriage. In 2009, Justin was heading into a performance when he was stopped by Hailey's dad, Stephen Baldwin. Stephen introduced himself to the then baby Biebs, saying he's been listening to his music. And then he introed his little girl Hailey to shaggy-haired Bieber. Hailey, who was only 12 years old at the time, stood there awkwardly like any little girl would, and looked rather, unenthused to be meeting the most famous new singer of her generation. Check out her less than impressed reaction here.
Hey, my name's Steve.
And the
Baldwin.
third song,
This is my daughter Hailey.
The third song,
Yeah, we've been enjoying your music.
I just met Stephen Baldwin.
Yeah, based on that interaction, you'd think the two would never have a spark. But oh, how things have changed. Because years later in 2016, the pair started dating. Justin had just gone through his 10 millionth breakup with Selena and rebounded into the arms of Hailey. But while I thought the relationship was just one big publicity stunt, turns out Justin was way more into Hailey than I'd imagined. How do I know this? Well, in 2016, Justin revealed in an interview with GQ that marriage was on his mind with Miss Baldwin even way back then. When asked about his fling with the beauty, Justin explained he was hesitant to move too fast for fear that he'd hurt her. He said, quote, "I know that in the past I've hurt people and said things that I didn't mean to make them happy in the moment. So now I'm just more so looking at the future, making sure I'm not damaging them. What if Hailey ends up being the girl I'm gonna marry, right? If I rush into anything, if I damage her, then it's always gonna be damaged. It's really hard to fix wounds like that." Okay, that's incredibly sweet of the singer. Way sweeter than I thought the Biebs was even capable of. And on top of that, it proves that Justin thought about marrying Hailey years ago. He even described Hailey as, quote, "someone I really love." No wonder his relationship with Selena was always so rocky. My dude had some major feelings for another woman. Also, I gotta give Justin props here. It was smart of him to realize he wasn't ready for a huge commitment back when he first dated Hailey and to try to protect her from it. That takes guts. The star was even self-aware enough to say, quote, "I don't want to put anyone in a position where they feel like I'm only theirs, only to be hurt in the end. Right now in my life, I don't want to be held down by anything. I already have a lot that I have to commit to, a lot of responsibilities. I don't want to feel like the girl I love is an added responsibility." Thank goodness Justin realized all that before he made Hailey think otherwise and ended up ruining things for them down the line. While it took Justin a couple of years to get to a place of being ready to give Hailey his all, he's obviously there now and ready to make Hales his one and only. So there you go. They got engaged in the Bahamas and the party isn't ending anytime soon. As you can now see, this whole engagement isn't as unexpected as you'd think, and the fact that Justin's going to be settling down with Hailey instead of with Selena isn't as devastating as Jelena shippers might feel it is. I'm a little nervous to see if this wedding will actually happen, or if one of the lovebirds will end up getting cold feet in their $400 hotel slippers, but based on this evidence, and on the fact that Hailey's dad is super spiritual and we know that Justin is also down with Jesus, it makes me think that wedding bells will end up ringing after all. Do you guys predict an extravagant wedding, or will this flop before they get to the altar? Give me your thoughts below, and to see their engagement announcement, check out this video and subscribe to Hollyscoop for more.